Serenoa and his retinue decide not to transport Horsley's illicit salt, but will their risks see them rewarded? Oh, we're gonna be in trouble. I know! Ryder's like, I've got this, I've got this.
You've made a bargain with Minister Sorsley?
The appearance of one in any case. But we mustn't grow complacent.
Aye. One of his men wouldn't stop glowering at Benedict.
He may yet suspect our true motives. Nevertheless...
We shan't stray from the course we've decided upon, if that's what worries you. Tell them, Benedict.
Minister Sorsley has asked us to deliver unregulated salt to Esfrost by means of a secret route. We shall make it appear as though we are bound for the Grand Duchy, but in truth, we shall divert from the route and make for the capital of Hyzat.
I've already scouted the way. A shortcut through the ravine. Then you intend to use the illicit goods to prove Minister Sorsley's crimes to the Hierophant.
But will a little salt be enough to land one of the Saintly Seven in the dungeons? After all, he's influential and well-connected enough to have weathered unsavory accusations for years. If we don't present our case perfectly, we're apt to be the ones clapped in chains, not the other way around.
We only need get to the capital for our plan to succeed. The Saintly Seven may pretend they stand united, but there are cracks in that facade. If we but exert the right leverage, Sorsley will fall.
Indeed. Now then, we shall depart come midnight.
As you command.
Eridor!
Right you are. Quiet as a mouse I'll be.
Serenoa and his retinue depart the Citadel of the Sands under the cover of night, and make their way to the Hyzantian capital.
They'll never see it.
They press onward through the moonless dark, guided by naught but the faintly flickering light of hope.
A report from one of his subordinates spurs Sorsley to take a new course of action. Yeah, he knows. He absolutely knows. Like, you don't get this far into your evil plan without knowing.
House Wolford means to betray me, you say? What leads you to believe this?
A chance sighting one of my vassals had of a suspicious woman, apparently poking around the path to the capital. From her description, there's no doubt she was none other than Anna of House Wolford. The woman who serves, incidentally, at Benedict's right hand.
She is his creature. I see. Then they mean to bring evidence against me.
The danger is too great to be ignored, Minister.
Indeed. I trust you will take care of it before it becomes a problem.
Of course. I've sent soldiers that way already, and I shall join them shortly.
In the dead of night, Serenoa and the others approach the Citadel of the Sands on their way to the capital.
Good. We haven't been followed.
No cause to relax just yet, milady. The moment you drop your guard is the moment the enemy's apt to strike. Ain't it, Benedict?
Indeed. This is where I would position soldiers for an ambush, were I to set a trap for us.
Aye. A hunter would have the upper hand here.
Let us scout the area to be safe.
I should see how the others fare and ensure that we've not been too conspicuous. Conspicuous? I pray that we are not attacked for trying to bring injustice to light, but should it come to that, then so be it. I will not back down. We have no choice but to report such a naked abuse of power. Who would have thought that one of the Saintly Seven would be so boldly as to illegally distribute salt? I'm sure Sorsley's been meticulous about hiding his misdeeds. He'll no doubt be equally observant of us. Sorsley will not hesitate to shed our blood if he finds out we are moving against him. It is unfortunate that everyone is ready for battle, for I sense... Oh, it is fortunate that everyone is ready for battle, for I sense one will soon find us enough. Soon find us enough. Soon enough find us. Well, these cliffs are gonna be fun. Takes a true veteran like Eridor to see the signs of an ambush lying in wait. I'm well impressed. Though I lack his experience, I swear to you that Prince Roland shall not fall under my watch. Indeed, it is Eridor says, the enemy is apt to strike when we drop our guards, spoken like a true survivor of the Salt Iron War. Do not fear for me, Lord Cernoi. I shall do my part when we reach Hyzant. This sneaking doesn't suit me, if I'm honest. I'd much rather take the fight to him. But worry not, I'll keep you safe, even if they try to ambush us. Do keep your voice down, Eridor. They'll not ambush us so easily if they cannot hear us coming. If Alcend attacks, they would hand us the chance to secure a witness to the crimes. All that matters is that Frederica and Roland remain safe. Guard them with your life. Securing a witness would be nice. But yeah, those two. Aye, leave him to me. I am ever House Wolfort's shield. Which means I'll be watching your back as well, my lord. Just like I've done since you were a wee babe, all swaddled and... Eridor, please. There will be time enough for tales of my infancy if we keep our wits about us now. Let's Housens move, then. If they were to attack, this would be as good a place as any. Move. I can say words. The enemy has set a trap for us. It may have been my survey of alternate routes that alerted them to our presence. They felt eyes on me multiple times. I pray they were not the enemies. Any trap House End sets is a good opportunity to secure a witness to their crimes. We cannot be sure they were. Perhaps it was someone sympathetic to your cause, as it were? I know of no better spy than you. If the worst comes to pass, the order was mine, and I shall answer for it. Securing a witness is good. But yeah, I don't blame her for getting caught. Speak truth. I should have thought of that myself. So we must not let him escape should it come to pass. Can I count on you, Anna? You have my word. I sense an ill wind. We must keep watch over our surroundings. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah. Should gather the others. Perhaps they found something by now. Recommended level 14. Let me go to the encampment. Let's check our friend here. I know we're at least 13, I don't know. 15A. Well... Oh, hang on. I did buy some more. Hang on. Do you have more stuff? Oh, his character portrait did change. That mask looks a little funky, but you know, I'll take it. It's fine. You know, with my internet messing up earlier, if we die, I'll probably turn it to very easy or whatever. Fortunately, I don't have the luxury of, like, throwing myself at a wall continuously. Because of my internet being stupid.
Have you found anything?
No, my lord. Only our own footprints.
Strange.
Few travel this path, but it is still traveled.
Someone must have covered their tracks.
Well, if it isn't House Wolfort's motley crew, imagine my surprise at finding you here. Whatever are you doing?
We were merely on our way to...
No need for pretense, my lord. Not when his life is forfeit for having discovered us.
I think you have it the wrong way around. Die.
The Battle of Booker's Brigade. Battle begins.
You'll have to be cleverer than that to outwit me. Here, this is what you get for trying to make fools out of us.
We must put an end to this. Take them all down.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Watch out for the archers up there.
Oh, I'm aware.
Them taking the high ground puts us at a bit of a disadvantage.
Serenoa, we must do something. If we stop moving for even a second, they'll have us.
There's nowhere to run once it starts raining arrows. Fine. Looks like I shall have to kill you myself. Bask in your final moments. Every defense has a weakness.
Be gone!
You're wide open! No. I failed to stop them. I failed, House End.
There we go. Whew. Medal of Bravery.
Have mercy.
Victory is ours. Surely we needn't shed yet more blood.
We cannot spare him, my lady. Not when he knows what we intend to do.
He was complicit in the salt fraud, was he not? Perhaps he might agree to bear witness for us.
Yes, yes. I'll tell you everything. Whatever you wish.
Then let us attempt it.
Fools!
Why would you not grab
You haven't
him?
won yet. Once I report to Minister Sorcelet, he will crush your pathetic house.
Go, Anna, go. Eat him. Okay, not that kind of get it. Like,
You certainly took your time, Anna.
No more than was necessary.
Unfortunate. We'll have to find another witness.
His lips may have been sealed, but it's only a matter of time until this betrayal is discovered.
We must prove our case before that happens. Come, let us hurry to the capital.
After surviving an ambush at the hands of Sorslay's retainer, Booker, Serenoa and his retinue arrive at the Hyzantian capital.
I thank you for bringing this matter to my attention. That said, salt makes for poor evidence. There's simply no way of telling legitimate goods apart from illicit ones.
Surely, as Minister of Domestic Affairs, rumor of Sorslay's illegal salt trade has reached you.
Rumor, yes, but nothing more. From foreign sources, no less. I cannot help wondering if these rumors are more intended to drive a wedge between us and Sorsley, and in doing so, throw our land into chaos. Not that I would question the honorable intentions of House Wolfort, of course.
I understand you have good reason to doubt in your position, Minister Kamsel.
But weeding out corruption is a duty that falls to House Farrant. If you find anything else, pray, inform me at once.
Of course.
So, he wants us to bring him further evidence before agreeing to aid us. Even one of the Saintly Seven can only act upon the surest foundation, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Save the game. Yes.
House Wolfort, eager to report House N's illicit dealings to Hyzant, rebuffs an attack from Booker, Sorslay's loyal assistant, and gains entry to the city. Alas, Kamsel, one of the Saintly Seven, informs them that charges cannot be brought without hard evidence of Sorslay's misdeeds.
Chapter 10, Part 1, In the Shadows of Suspicion.
I see the salt matter is being addressed.
Exactly as you predicted, no less. I never expected House Wolfort to so much as entertain the idea.
The Wolforts are formidable, always striving to do the right thing. Which is also what makes them so easy to manage.
What are you scheming now?
Scheming? You make it sound so scandalous. All I do for our beloved Hyzant.
Do not play the fool. I know Minister Edor has taken notice of you. You would do well not to let it go to your head. I certainly cannot bring myself to admire the man.
Oh, why ever not?
'Tis not worth going into detail. Suffice to say, I would not mourn him should some grave impropriety come to light.
Then, for now, let us gleefully await the Wolfort's next move.
Within the Citadel of the Sands, Tenebris finds Sorsley in high spirits. But why? Why high spirits? what you doing?
Well, if it isn't Tenebris. Gloomy as ever, I see.
Minister Sorsley, I see you are in high spirits.
And why shouldn't I be? House Wolford is ferrying my salt as we speak. An illustrious house from the Salt Iron War trying to win my favor. It's laughable.
But can they succeed, being as ignorant to the circumstances as they are?
If they fail, I simply lay the blame upon them and see their house duly punished. I shall gain merit in place of money.
I did not take you for an optimist. Or have you forgotten of Exham and Camsel's suspicions?
You speak as if it were my problem alone, my dear Tenebris.
Do not misunderstand. It is because we are tarred with the same brush that I have come to warn you. Your dealings of late have grown, perhaps overly so. You would make an enemy of the other saints, should they notice.
And would you too turn against me, Tenebris?
Most certainly not. Our fates are tied.
Good. Now leave me.
Pray, be careful, Minister.
What need have I for caution? I have never failed, nor will I ever.
Yeah, it'll be fine, I'm sure. Sarah Noah searches for evidence to indict Sorsley, but will he find it in time?
Sorsley may well come to end us once he hears of our allegations. There is no turning back now. We must move swiftly.
So how shall we proceed?
We must provide hard evidence, as Minister Camsel requested.
And I wish to be named Archduke of Esfrost. Does he understand what he asks of us? We have no leads.
Salt is a well-regulated commodity, and numbers do not lie. If this illicit trade exists, someone will have altered the ledgers.
Of course. We'll gather what information we can on Sorsley until the evidence we seek reveals itself. Let us canvass the town and see what we find.
Agreed. We should split up and search for clues.
Time to gather some testimony as to Sorsley's crimes. There's a woman living near the ministry whose life is consumed with rumors of all sizes and sorts. She always has some fresh morsel or other. It would behoove you to speak with her. A rumor monger, you say? That I should very much like to speak with her, yes. Thank you. Shiny, shiny. Oh, it's over here. That's up here. Okay. Quality timber, yes. Where's the other one? Aha. Afraid I'm closed for the day. Need to balance the ledger, you see. Do come again. Not now. I have more pressing concerns at present. That damn officer hunting me like a dog. If he would but leave this place, I could return to my home. Someone's left a journal behind. Best not to pry. But journal. Journal? Love the tiny little chessboard. Super cute. 'Tis all hearsay, but I understand Esfrost occupies Glenbrook. The kingdom is a den of iniquity, it's true. Their lack of adherence to the goddess's teaching has no doubt brought this fate upon them. I mean, there's also the backstabbing jerk people, but it happens. Illegal district. Where is all this talk coming from? I will not stand for these absurd accusations. What proof have you? Frankly, none, sir. Well, when you do as much business as I do, rumors about oneself tend to propagate. It would behoove you to interrogate the rumors you hear before repeating them. Yes, but it would also be best not to let sleeping rumors lie. Keep digging and keep me appraised of any new information you may find. I am eager to be of service. Chinese? Journals? Ledgers? Madam? I understand you are aware of the latest rumors that flow through Hyzant. I should like to hear more about them. You wish to hear the popular rumors of Hyzant? You needn't be so coy. Oh, where to begin? Have you heard the tale of the vanishing vessel? It arrives at the port in secret, only to vanish as quickly and quietly as it came. A ship that disappears in the night. The how of their salt exports have eluded me until now. Perhaps they were carrying it on this ship she speaks of? The vanishing vessel. We're looking for a rebel who was last seen in this area. Have you any memory of such a person? Why do you mean the one who just wants to go home? Perhaps this rebel will provide me with some information if I can convince this guard to move. I cannot say that I have. I did see someone rather suspicious leaving the city. You what? Thank you, good sir. You've done a good deed this day. Pray be calm, for he is gone. He has, at last. I can enter my own home. You have my everlasting gratitude. Is there aught I can do for you, good sir? You can provide me with information. Do you know anything about House End's illicit salt dealings? Illicit salt dealings? No, I'm afraid not. And even a source will do. How might one go about prying into the affairs of House End? You seem quite determined. You may as well search their encampment itself. Excuse me. It is located beside the entrance to the source. If Sorceley has anything to hide, he will most certainly have hid it there. The end encampment. If we cannot find the proof we seek, then it genuinely does not exist. Yet it is also the most brazen and dangerous course of action. We will have to wait for the cover of darkness. If you are to search the end encampment, you had best do so at night. May go no further. Access of the source is forbidden. Care not who you are or what nation you hail from, none may enter the source. If you're not here to enter the source, then I shall hear you out. What is it you wish to know? It only makes me long to enter the source all the more. Is there truly nothing you can do? Why guard the entrance so closely? Is there something you wish to hide? I hear tell of a secret ledger for salt shipments. Does this sound familiar? Secret ledger? I've heard of no such thing. Now be on your way. You're interfering with my duties. Can I ask, why guard the entrance so closely? Not that I wish to hide it, no, I abhor keeping secrets, and in all honesty, I can look the other way no longer. Swear to me you'll not enter the source and I shall talk. Seen a dealer, different from the ones we see during the day, carrying salt off at night, under cover of darkness. I confess I received payment in exchange for my silence, but I know not from whom. Not as though it matters, my conscience withers and rots just the same. Another vendor, in the middle of the night? Highly suspicious. Shall make note of that. I'd wager that this person is involved in Sorceley's illegal enterprise. Can't let you pass without proper permission. Do you give me any... No, okay. Can I talk to you? Only those with special permission may enter the palace. Take your leave. Mr. Exam is occupied for the moment. If you business with him, I bid you write him a letter. A letter? That presumes I have something to write with. I've learned that my secretary was investigating Minister Sorsley as well. Surely he had left some notes in his journal. You have left me my blessing to read it if you find it. The goddess tolerates much in the search for truth. Only those who have official business with the ministry may enter. If you've no appointment, I must ask you to leave. This must be the journal Lily's secretary keeps. Looks like he underlined something here for emphasis. Finds Sorsley N's recent behavior highly irregular and improper. He took a meeting with Glenbrook's officials in secret, wherein he disbursed generous bribes. Bribing Glenbrook officials. This is extremely valuable evidence. I must make note of it. Minister Lila has entrusted me with a secret mission of utmost importance. I am to shadow Minister Sorsley End and monitor his every move. It has been 1 month since I began following Sorsley. House End is very well guarded. I have not been able to learn much, but such an extreme level of vigilance is suspicious in and of itself. I will continue my surveillance once I am able to slip past the guards. Minister Sorsley End met in secret with a number of high-ranked Glenbrook nobles and gave them bribes. I hope to gain entry to House End and discover what those bribes were for. Once I have concrete information, I will make my report to Minister Lila. Up the Norzelia River, near the Glenbrook-Aspfrost border, you will find Telior Reservoir, a lake of fresh mountain water made from damming up that section of the river. Construction took several long decades, hundreds of workers, and thousands of backbreaking hours of labor, but it was worth it, for the dam now protects the crown city from floods and stores enough clean water to last the kingdom for years to come. Grape orchards have also sprung up on the slopes surrounding the reservoir, producing wine that is so famous I need hardly elaborate. Sipping a glass of that wine on a warm summer's eve, whilst gazing upon the luminescence of Telior's famed street lamps reflected in the reservoir's still surface, nothing in the realm quite compares to such a pleasure. Okay, I assume I can talk to you. Where's all this talk coming from? I heard rumors of irregular salt shipments. So an unsavory character is making off with salt, you say. I confess that not even I had noticed, if what you say is true. Though I simply cannot piece it together in my mind. How would they get this smuggled salt to Aspfrost in the first place? They used the cargo ship that vanished. I guess the disappeared vessel would figure nicely into this plot. It is fortuitous that you have contacted me, and I thank you. I tell you this in strictest confidence. Talk of House End's crimes have reached the consortium. There, Minister Sorsley is known to be a meticulous man, exceedingly concerned with the accuracy of his own ledger. If he has engaged in illegal enterprises, as you suggest, I doubt his conscience would allow his books to go unbalanced. He'll have kept a second ledger. A second account, of course. With that in hand, we'll have all the proof we need. The trouble, though, will be finding it. The Saintly Seven have been recognized by this. The Saintly Seven have been recognized by the goddess of salt herself, and are tasked with leading the faithful of Hyzant. Atop this order sits the Holy One, who enjoys the privilege of hearing the goddess speak in her own words. The Holy One then decimates her words to the Saintly Seven. Disseminates her words to the Saintly Seven, who hand them down to the people, thus granting the Holy State her blessings. I, of course, take pride in the uniquely superior construction of our society, but how do you, as an outsider, find it? It has advantages and disadvantages like any other. I hesitate to call it superior. Not so unusual. The Holy One is your sovereign, and the Saintly Seven their loyal ministers. System of rule are not so easily compared. They are the results of choices made by a people over the arc of their shared history. Yeah. I will not have you put us in with the other nations. Oh, you could not be more wrong. The Saintly Seven protect and follow the goddess's teachings just like us. They do not operate on greed as the rulers and nobles of other nations do. They are not simple oracles sent to lead the people. Yes, so your dogma tells us, though I think you'll find this does not account for human nature, which is not so easily controlled. We'll admit that each of the Saintly Seven have their idiosyncrasies. Nevertheless, the goddess's powers know no bounds. She will swiftly punish those who stray from the path, saint or not. Well, then you're admitting they are just like you. I'm confused. Esfrost boasts of their freedom from the mountaintops, yet it is only ever the rich and powerful that rise to the top of the wretched duchy. While here in Hyzant, all are equal under the goddess's watchful eye, and all may live in peace. I scarcely need ask, but which nation, in your estimation, has the right of it? Freedom is a necessity for all. I stand with Esfrost on this matter. It is the work of a nation's leaders to ensure peace and equity. We have much to learn from Hyzant's rule. Neither the kingdom of Glenbrook, which I serve, best you both. Alright, we've got freedom and hard work. And we're not enslaving a specific group of people. So, yeah, we kind of are better than both of you. Oh, don't make me laugh. The very notion of a nation conquered by Esfrost being in the right is pure folly. It was turning away from the goddess's teachings that brought this fate upon them. They would have driven Esfrost from their shores had they but embraced her. This is how the faithful of Hyzant think. I urge you to welcome the goddess into your life and reflect upon her magnificence. Only the most righteous who embrace her with all their heart will be afforded her blessings and guidance. Dude, that's not how it works. Bad things happen to everybody. That's just, you know, you can be in the right and still get your butt handed to you. Kitty! I see you. I see you? Yeah, I found you. Standing on the water. Alright, let's see. I think I've got everything. I can't go here, obviously, because it's morning. I think we're good. We'll talk to Claris once more. Minister Sorsley is known to be a meticulous man, exceedingly considered with the accuracy of his own ledger. If he has engaged in a enterprise, there's a second one. Okay, yeah, alright. I think we're good. I've heard enough. Now to return to the encampment and organize my thoughts.